Stephanie is with us in Arlington, Virginia. Hi, Stephanie. Welcome to the Ramsey Show.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, so I am a first-time caller, but big fan of the show. I am calling to get some advice. I'm a first-time home buyer, and I went in the deep end for my first buy. I've been renting ever since I graduated college, and I am 28 officially as of June, and I ended up going into a large investment, and I'm just kind of looking to get advice in terms of liquidating my assets and my savings, hoping to do this without any of my parents' help, but they are offering, and unfortunately crypto is not an option, which I had actually spent some time learning and investing in, and thought that would maybe be an option to sell my crypto, but sounds like Freddie Mac and such have not made legislation that allows me to use that. But I ended up selling all my employee stock my employee stock, which got me about half of the down payment from my home, which is only 10% of the actual loan. And the other half, I'm looking at my 401k. And the first thing I found when I looked up in terms of getting a 401k loan, your show popped up in terms of not ever getting a 401k loan. I am able to take about $60K in cash or the limit of $50K in a loan. But I was curious to just get your opinion in terms of the remaining $50K that I would like to liquidate. What would you suggest, knowing that I have the 401k? And I'm happy to answer any other questions.
I got a little bit lost in the process. So you're buying a home.
Yeah.
You want to buy a home.
Yes.
Have you contracted for the home?
Contracted, did all the home inspection, and now it's just in terms of
and you have
securing.
10% down from the sale of employee stock.
Yeah. So in terms of the mortgage, so it was. I'll just tell you the numbers. It was 760 is what we closed on, and
You've already closed on it.
Oh, not closed. Sorry, that's not the right word.
Okay,
but,
contracted for. So
yes,
wait a minute. Just stop just a second. I don't want to hear all that. The bottom line is you have 10% of your down payment you've not closed yet in the bank from the sale of employee stock, correct?
Not
yes
10%.
Or no? Yes or no?
No. I am still working on getting that 10%. I want to get 100K.
Okay. So how much do you have from the sale of the employee stock?
Employee stock, I have 55K.
55K. All right. And so you could do a Fannie Mae loan with 5% down with that on a 15-year fixed. What is your house? What is your income?
My income is about 130.
Okay. All right. So you can probably pull this off. You have no other savings at all other than 401k, and you said you own some crypto.
Yeah, and I put down the 14.5 initial with just the cash that I had, and that was it.
So you earnest money check.
What was that?
Well, you put down $14,500 as earnest money on the contract.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
And so 55, and you have no other money. You have zero emergency fund.
I do have another TD Ameritrade stock that I could sell or get.
What is that worth?
Cash.
What's that worth?
I could pull out 23. It's 55 total, but it is. I could only access 23 without the double. It's a Roth IRA, so I would get double tax. So only 23.
No. We don't cash out Roth IRAs, and we don't cash out 401ks. No. We don't borrow on 401ks. So why is it you're not cashing out your crypto?
It sounds like in terms of sourcing and trusting where that cash comes from, banks are not recognizing it in terms of a down payment.
No, but if you sell your crypto and
you'll have the cash, sell the crypto.
Mm-hmm.
What's it worth?
I have about 30K in crypto.
Sell it today.
I believe there was an issue with that. It needs to be on the books for about 2 months.
Not no. Well, no, you don't have you have enough down payment to close on the deal now. You just don't have enough that you want. You can do a 95% conventional Fannie Mae loan. You have 5% down, so you can do that. But you're wanting to put 10% down, and we're trying to help you get there. Plus, you have no money that you can get to except retirement accounts, and you're going to get You're going to get your butt penalized off. Okay, you're too broke. You're too broke to buy this house.
Way too broke to buy this house.
But you've already contracted for it. You shouldn't have bought it because you've got all your money stuck. You got because you don't have any money.
You have no money.
You're broke. I mean, all your money's tied up in retirement accounts and other things. So anyway, the deal is that yeah, I want you to have an emergency fund in place, a rainy day fund, and I don't want you. I don't care, but I'm saying what I would advise you to do, because if I were in your shoes and woke up, you need to close on this deal. You put down earnest money, you made a promise, you've made a pledge called a contract to buy this house, and so yeah, you need to cash out your crypto today to be able to follow through on this, and whatever, and you need to have $20,000 cash in the bank after you close on this house. Do not close on this house and put every dime you have into it, because as soon as you move in, crap's going to fall in.
You're going to need a new roof and
You're
a new air
asking for
conditioner.
trouble. You're asking for trouble, being broke and buying a house. And so it's not a blessing to buy a house when you're broke. You just got the 28-year-old fever. I got to have a house
Especially
all of a sudden.
a $750,000 house, and you do make $130,000, which feels like a lot, but you bought a $750,000 house with no money.
Yeah.
You're broke.
Your 401k and your Roth IRA does not count, because you cannot get to that without penalties and taxes. You start cashing this stuff out, you're going to get hit with a 10% penalty plus your tax rate. So you're going to get hit with 40%. Dave, I want to borrow money at 40% interest to buy this house. I would say, no, don't do that. That doesn't sound wise. And that is exactly what I'm saying.
You sure wouldn't take out a mortgage for 40%, right?
Interest. Jeez.
Nuts.
But I'm keeping my freaking crypto.
And I know it's cool to sit at some cool hipster bar and be like, oh, I got crypto. You're broke. Sell it.
Typical crypto investor.
Put $30,000 cash under your pillow, for crying out loud.
Yeah. You need to put $20,000 in the bank and put the other $10,000 in the crypto with the 55 and put a $65,000 down payment on this house and close on it.
Yeah.
And for God's sakes, put it on a 15-year fixed, and then
get a 6-month emergency fund,
and then work on your
20,000
and start building up your emergency fund there. So yeah.
Whew. I don't even. It's tough, man.
It's
it's what we talked about in another segment. It's just you get this picture in your head and you start getting this fever, and all of a sudden, I'm going to do this and move that and sell that and hold on to this, and all these competing pictures collide.
When you force a deal, you always do a bad deal.
Man.
And you're forcing this one for sure. But yeah, you had a whole bunch of stuff going on you need to clean up here anyway. So that's good. You had the stock options the employee stock options you need to clean up. You need to clean up the crypto, and you need to get over. And now you can sit down and build your emergency fund, start doing your investing steadily into building some wealth in your 401k once your emergency fund's in place. And quit screwing around with the rest of this stuff.
Yeah, just don't mess with it.
It's not going to get you where you want to go.
Yeah.
But hey, thank you for the call, and I hope that helps you.